Good morning, everybody. I'm hoping everyone's keeping really well. This is just so you can keep yourselves a little bit supple. Hopefully, everyone's going to come back once everything's gone back to normal. This is just going to be the opening sequence, Salute to the Sun. I'll do a few more video uploads over the next few days, and you can pick and choose which ones you would like to do. So we'll get started. Hopefully you've all got your mats at home. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up first. So arms out and round we go. Swing it round, adjust your stance to somewhere where you feel comfortable and just let it ride. Breathe into it, swing around, feel that lovely stretching through the waistline, the mid-back and the hips. Bring it back round to centre and we'll do some hip work. So again, check where your feet are, make sure they're nicely face forward so your hips are in alignment, and round we go. Nice big swings all the way around. I'm really sorry, my dog is about to join me. Rascal, go and get in your bed, please. And the other way, all the way around. Feel it creaking and groaning. Lovely. Bend your knees here, bigger circle as you can possibly manage, and back round to centre. Okay, we're going to make a start. So bring those feet in, lift up your toes, give those feet a bit of a workout. Spread them out, sink them down to the mat, push through your toes. Palms together, close your eyes. Just take a really big inhale in through the nose, push out through the lungs, inflate that tummy. As much breath as you can get in. As we exhale, just breathe it all away. Let the tensions and stresses and all the awful things that are going on at the moment just float away. We're in the here and now. And again, really big breath. Fill the lungs. Push out through the diaphragm. Inflate that tummy. This time on the exhale, soften the shoulders. And just let your facial muscles relax. And take a second. And we'll make a start. Big breath in. Reach up. Look up towards the ceiling, reach through those hands, feel the stretch from your knees, through the upper part of the body, through the chest. Exhale, soften. Inhale, stretch up. Really gentle stretch backwards. Probably been a while since anybody's done anything, so take it easy. Allow the head to drop backwards, push the chest up towards the ceiling. Bring it back up. Exhale if you're holding your breath. Big breath in. Reach up tall, keeping that lovely upper body stretch. Down we go. Soften the knees as you go. Down through tabletop. Keep the face upright. Helps to keep a straight back. Far down as you can manage. And just let go. Either cup the hands or grab the forearms. Soften the knees. Can lift those toes. Stretching out through the back of the legs. The hamstrings. The back. Push your tummy towards the top of your thighs. Another big breath. Exhale, and this time soften, really let go. Let the head and the shoulders do your work. We're using gravity, decompressing that spine. One more big breath. Exhale, soften and sink. Okay, we're going to come back into a lunge. So bend those knees, have your tummy resting onto the top of the legs. Fingertips onto the mat. Take a breath. As you exhale, step that right leg back. Slide it back till you're into a comfortable lunge. You can have the back knee resting down onto the floor if you're feeling it's overstretched. Make sure the knee is nicely comfortably over that ankle, not too far forward. And just look down towards the floor. Take a couple of breaths. With the next big breath, exhale, tip and look forwards. Allow your right leg to drop down towards the floor as we're increasing the extension through that back leg. If anybody wants to try another little one with me, an extra to stretch out the hamstrings, keep the hands on the floor, gently start to straighten up that front leg. Aiming the forehead down towards the shin. Feel that fabulous stretch, push the right heel down towards the floor and gently bend it back. Look up and once more, breath in. Exhale, start to straighten up that front leg. Drop the forehead down towards the shin, the right heel down towards the floor. Fabulous hamstring stretch here. And bring it back down again. We're going to do a stretch up. Excuse me. So leaving the right hand on the mat, we take a breath. On the exhale, the left hand goes up towards that ceiling. Turn and look. Feel that lovely stretch. Try and make sure that front knee doesn't drop out to the side. It's a nice straight line. One more breath. And fold it back down. We're going to come back into plank. You can go to your knees first if you prefer. Take a breath. On the exhale, bottom in the air. Push the weight upwards. Left joins the right. Get those hands directly underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the arms. Squeeze the buttocks. Pull in on the abdominals. Push back through the heels. Lock in the elbows. Fingers are splayed. Looking down towards the mat. Lovely straight line. Firming, strengthening. You can do a side plank here if you like. Take a breath. This time we're going to come in to upward dog. So allow your hips to drop down towards the floor. Gently does it. Slow, slow. Start to look up. Have your knees resting on the mat if your back won't take this movement. It's a firming move. Feel it stretching through the front of the body. Squeeze the buttocks. Breathe into that tummy. One more breath. We're going to push up into downward dog. Back through neutral. Really gently. Bottom up in the air. Push back through those hands. Elbows, shoulders. Move the feet to where there's somewhere comfortable for you. Slightly wide. Move the arms out. Look back towards those shins. Breathing into it. Push the bottom up towards the ceiling. Tummy down towards your legs. Feel a stretch through those hamstrings and calves. If anyone wants to join me, we're going to raise the right leg. Point the foot. Squeeze the buttock. Raise it up towards the ceiling. Don't forget to breathe. One more breath. If you want to join me again in a one-legged balance, walk those hands in towards that standing leg. Fingertips to the mat, forehead to the shin, foot up to the ceiling. Squeeze, hold. Feel it working the back of the leg, strengthening. One more breath. And walk those hands back out. One for the hips, ladies. Yuck. Fold the leg down slightly, take it out at right angles. Flex the foot and work the ankle up towards the ceiling. Feel it working into those hips. You can have the leg bent here. If it's more comfortable for you, don't overdo it. Bearing in mind, none of us can get to accident and emergency. Be careful. Couple of breaths. Keep feeding the circulation. Bring that leg back round. We're now going to lunge on the right hand side. So walk the hands forward a bit. Make some space. Work that leg underneath the body. Hover the knee. Drop the foot. Work the opposite foot back into a nice deep lunge position. You can stay right here if you feel comfortable to. Up you come. Have a little look where your ankle is. Bring the shoulders up. Keep the weight nice and low. Drop your elbows onto that front knee. When you're ready, hands up into prayer. Look up towards the ceiling. Try and look up and let the hands go backwards, stretching from the left knee through the hip, the rib cage. Lovely. Strengthening for those legs. One more breath. Drop the hands, bottom in the air. Shift your weight forward and come into a little crouch. Fingertips onto the mat, forehead down towards those knees. Big breath into your shoulders. Exhale. Gently look up towards the ceiling. Just moving the head here. Your tummy is resting on your legs. Big breath into the front of the chest. Direct the breath. As you exhale, close your eyes. Drop the forehead to the knees. And then when you're ready, no rush. Bottom up in the air into a lovely stretch. Nice forward bend here. Knees are soft. Grab the forearms or cup the hands. Just don't have your hands on the mat. We're just letting go. A couple of big breaths. Exhale and release. Just let go in this movement. Increasing the circulation, head and neck area. Anybody using this time to do any studying? It's a lovely one to do. Helps feed the brain. Grab an ankle, one in each hand, take a breath. On the exhale, pull that forehead down towards your shins. Really increasing that stretch to the back of the legs. And one for the calves. Fingers onto the mat. Lift up your toes. Balancing on the fingers. Lift up the feet. You can have the knees slightly bent. If you straighten them, you feel a tremendous stretch. But you only do what you feel comfortable with. We've got a few weeks of this to go. You can practice this every day if you can find some space. Gently, we're going to come back up slowly and furl the spine. Give the blood a chance to drain away from the head and anyone being dizzy. Reach up tall. Big breath. On the exhale, back you go. You can hold the breath if your back won't take the stretch with an empty lung. And up you come. Big circle. Freedom of spirit. Work into those shoulders. And bring it back round. Lovely, we're going to do that to the other side. So adjust your position back onto the mat. So feet hip width apart. Lift up the toes, stretch out those feet. Drop them back down, inhale up. Reach up tall, reach the hands, look up towards the ceiling. Lovely stretch. Exhale, soften. Stretch out once more with a big breath in. Bend the knees, push the hips forward, unwind that spine and back we go. Arms can be wide, present the chest. Fabulous stretch. Let the head drop if you feel comfortable to. Bring it back up. We're going to go through chair. So palms together. Bring the palms down to heart centre and start to bend those knees. Try not to stick your bum out. We're dropping low. Doesn't matter how far down you go. You'll feel the stretch through the ankles. Nice little twist if you want to join me. Take a breath. Exhale. Take that right elbow. Rest on the left knee. Use the knee as a pivot as we turn, look towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the palms together. Try and keep the palms heart centre. Bring it back round. Breath in, exhale the other side. Use that knee to pivot as we look up towards the ceiling, stretching through the upper back, shoulders, toning into the legs. And bring it back round. And down we go, gently down into a forward bend. Grab the forearms or cup the hands and breathe. It's difficult to breathe in that previous movement, so make sure you fill your lungs. Knees are soft, stretch out those feet, wiggle. Couple of big breaths. Going to come back into a lunge in a second, sliding the left leg back this time. So fingertips to the mat, bend those knees, tummy is resting on the top of your thighs. Breath in, exhale, step the left leg back this time. Hopefully it's a bit more comfortable for you. That back knee can be rested onto the mat. Fingertips are onto the mat. Knee is nicely placed over that ankle. Doesn't go out to the side. Take a breath. Exhale, tip and look forwards. Again, you can stay right here for a second or join me for a nice calf stretch. Take a breath. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Push the back ankle down towards the floor. Forehead down towards the shin. Lovely stretch. Hold for a breath. Bend that front leg back again. Look for up towards the ceiling. Breath in. Exhale, do that again. Straighten up that front leg. Forehead down towards the shin. You might find it easier second time round. Don't forget that back heel. It's been pushed down towards the floor. Stretching out both legs. And back we go. And we'll do a twist up. Leave the left hand on the mat. Take a breath. Exhale. Right hand goes up towards the ceiling. Make sure that knee doesn't come too far out to the side. Reach up. We're warming up the mid-spine here. Shoulders, arms, legs. One more breath, fold it back down. We're going to come into plank, take a breath. As we exhale, bottom in the air, right join to the left or come to a kneel. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, fingers displayed, elbows are locked. Squeeze the buttocks, come into a nice line. Push the weight back through the heels. We'll do a side plank here if you want to. Just remember which side you've done before. Take a breath and down we go. Onto the floor. We're going to do Which one are we going to do? Oh, we're going to do locust. Sorry guys, it's been too long between lessons. Wrap those fingers round your thumbs. Tuck them underneath, just to the top of the legs. Chin to the mat. Legs are nice and straight, take a breath. On the exhale, raise that right leg up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the buttocks. Feel it working the lower back and the back of the legs. Firming and toning. One more breath and slowly lower. Do that to the other side, take a breath. Exhale, squeeze and raise the left leg. Point the foot. Feel it working the whole of the back of the legs, the buttocks, the lower back. Hold for a second and release down. Now we're going to do both legs. Really tough one. Give it a go. Breath in. Exhale, raise them both up. Try not to let the legs come out to the side. We're pushing the feet together, don't forget. Squeeze the buttocks. One more breath. Exhale, raise a bit higher. Really strengthening the back. Gently lower. Take the hands away and just take a second. Okay. Fold up both those legs. Foot in each hand. We know what's coming. And chin back down to the mat. So, big breath in. Exhale, up you come. Feet look up towards the ceiling if you can. Push the feet up to the ceiling. Feel it working the back, the legs. One more breath. Exhale, raise a bit higher. And release it down. Well done, you've done the hard bit. Release those legs. Bring the back in. Into cobra. Hands just in front of the shoulders. Start to come up. Unwind the spine slowly. You can come to your elbows if you want. And you can start off there as it's been a while. When you're ready, start to straighten the arms. And release and relax. As you exhale, let the buttocks go. Sink your tummy down towards the floor as you're pushing up towards the ceiling. You can walk the hands a bit closer underneath the body to give you more purchase. Couple of breaths. Sorry about the dogs. Going to come up into downward dog. So tuck those toes under. Release it slightly. Push up through plank and up into downward dog. Up we go. Look at where your feet are. They're probably all over the place. Walk them in. They're in a nice position. Push back through those hands. Lock it in the elbows. Power down through the shoulders. Round the shoulders off. Push the heels down towards the mat, adjust your position if you want. And breathe. Pushing that tummy up to bottom up towards the ceiling, pull up in the abdominals. If you want to join me, raise that left leg up towards the ceiling, point the foot, hold. Feel it working the standing leg, the shoulders, the arms, the buttocks and the lower back. You ready? If you want to join me, walk the hands in towards that standing leg. Fingertips to the mat, forehead up towards the ceiling, foot up towards the ceiling. Couple of breaths. Nearly done, well done everybody. Walk those hands back out. You need that leg raised. Take it out. Drop it slightly, take it out at right angles to work the hips. Flex the foot. You've got a handy dog, you can rest your foot on the dog. Hold for another breath. And bring that foot back round. Walk the hands forward. Work that knee underneath the body. Hover it, drop it. Left foot goes back into a lovely lunge position. Take a second, making sure you've got your body weight supported with those legs. Keep the weight low as we come up. Rest the elbows onto the knee. When you're ready, hands up into prayer. Look up towards the ceiling. Hold. 2 big breaths. And drop the hands back down. Going to come into a little crouch, so bottom in the air. Shift your weight forwards, right join to the left, and just tuck down. Forehead to the knee. Big breath into your upper back. Exhale gently, just moving the head. This is the neck stretch here. And into the front of the chest. Big breath, direct the breath. Close your eyes. Forehead down to the knee as you exhale. Gently, bottom in the air into a forward bend. Got all the time in the world, no one's going anywhere. Have the knees soft. Grab the forearms and just let go in this lovely position. I'll leave it to you if you want to do some extra stretching. And grab an ankle in each hand, pull that forehead down. Biggest benefit here is the release into the spine, the decompression, the relaxation in this horrible, awful turmoil of a world. You can just shut off and pay attention to your body, your stress levels, your anxiety. Just breathe it all away. If this is the only move you do to relax, you still get benefit. I'm going to do a wide angle backward stretch. Walk those feet out, width of the mat. Keep the knees soft as you come up. We're just stretching with the upper body. Reach up. You can either have your hands round to the waistline or take them out to the side or just have them dangling behind you. Doesn't matter. Take a breath. Exhale, push your hips forward. Keep the knees bent. As we counterbalance and let the upper body fold backwards. Lovely. Open up that chest. And up you come. And namaste, everybody.